Is it time to buy or sell Opendoor Technologies stock? In this video, we will explore Opendoor Technologies in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 18th of July, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 7th of July, 2025, our system has ranked Opendoor Technologies as a hold accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this time frame. Over this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations with a remarkable gain of 259.65% since we first recommended purchasing Opendoor Technologies 10 days ago. This equates to an average return of 25.97% per day since it was designated as hold accumulate. A score of 0 suggests that our system predicts high volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Given the recent developments, we cannot determine the stock's next direction as it could shift either way. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 7.11% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 73.75% to 7.11%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 43.37%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 89.89% to negative 43.37% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between 22.7 cents and $1.27. Our latest daily update for Opendoor Technologies features the headline, Volatile Ride for Opendoor Technologies Incorporated stock price on Friday, moving between $1.76 and $2.31. The Opendoor Technologies Incorporated stock price rose by 36.36% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 18th of July, 2025, increasing from $1.65 to $2.25. Remarkably, it has now gained for 5 consecutive days. It'll be interesting to see if it continues to gain or takes a minor break in the coming days. During the last trading session, the stock fluctuated by 31.25%, with a low of $1.76 and a high of $2.31. The price has increased on 9 of the last 10 days and is up by 271.96% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume increased on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with a total of 19 million more shares traded than the previous day. In total, 555 million shares were bought and sold, amounting to approximately $1.25 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $2.66, while the lowest was 50.8 cents. Currently, the price is 15.41%, or 410 cents below the 52-week high, and 94.27%, or $36.99 below the all-time high on February 11, 2021, when the price reached $39.24. Opendoor Technologies, trading under the ticker OPEN, has experienced a remarkable surge in its stock price, soaring nearly 190% this week alone. This dramatic rise has been fueled primarily by a retail trading frenzy driven by viral social media endorsements from hedge fund manager Eric Jackson, who has publicly predicted extraordinary gains for the stock. The fervor surrounding Opendoor mirrors trends seen in previous meme stock rallies, suggesting a complex interplay of retail investor enthusiasm and the potential for a short squeeze. Investors are speculating that Opendoor could replicate the meteoric rise of other stocks like Carvana, which rebounded significantly after coming close to bankruptcy. With shares having already doubled in recent days, the bullish sentiment is underscored by optimism regarding the company's unique iBuying model, despite its challenges, including a substantial debt load. In the short term, this surge could continue to drive volatility as speculators engage in trading spurts, particularly influenced by the meme stock phenomenon. However, in the long run, the sustainability of this impressive rally may hinge on the company's ability to navigate operational challenges and execute its business model effectively, as inflationary pressures and a fluctuating housing market could impact its performance. Overall, while the recent excitement might lead to further upward pressure on the stock price, potential investors should remain cautious about the underlying fundamentals and the speculative nature of current trading activity. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 16th of April, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Open an outperform grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 28th of February, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Open a neutral grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 14th of May, 2024, it was reported that UBS assigned Open a market outperform grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 14th of May, 2024, it was reported that JMP Securities assigned Open an underperform grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 3rd of May, 2024, it was reported that Keefe, Bruyette & Woods assigned Open a market perform grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Opendoor Technologies stock a general strong sell rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as neutral. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also provide the stock with a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for Opendoor Technologies. The Opendoor Technologies Inc. stock shows buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two indicators, as the short-term average is currently above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support is expected at the levels of $1.28 and 73.5 cents. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal appeared from a pivot bottom point on Wednesday, June 25, 2025, and since then, the stock has risen by 339.28%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is also present from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. The volume is increasing in conjunction with the price, which is considered a favorable technical indicator. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, a buy signal. Pivots, a buy signal was identified 17 days ago. Bollinger, a buy signal was noted 75 days ago. Short-term moving average, a buy signal appeared 16 days ago. Long-term moving average, a buy signal was detected 11 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 9 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see the short moving average signaled a buy 12 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a buy signal 6 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages showed a buy signal 137 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Opendoor Technologies. Currently, there is no support from accumulated volume beneath today's level. Given the right conditions, the stock may experience significant declines in the coming days. This stock is likely to exhibit considerable movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. With a substantial prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is categorized as very high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $0.55 between its high and low, representing a change of 31.25%. During the previous week, the stock demonstrated an average daily volatility of 26.09%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Opendoor Technologies, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing losses or negative earnings. Even well-established companies can go through difficult periods, often due to external factors. However, a pattern of negative PE ratios may point to inadequate profits and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, The upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 7th of August, 2025. Analysts are projecting a consensus estimate of -1 cent. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now, let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Opendoor Technologies. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, indicating that the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you might consider entering a position and using volume to determine when to exit. Conversely, there is no substantial support from accumulated volume below, suggesting that the stock could potentially drop sharply under certain conditions. Proceed with caution and consider placing bets only if you are an experienced trader who knows how to navigate such situations. The combined average rating for Opendoor Technologies from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now let's explore some recent insider trades. On the 15th of July, 2025, Schwab Sydney executed an insider sale of 17,236 shares of common stock. On the 16th of July, 2025, Schwab Sydney executed an insider sale of 125 shares of common stock. On the 16th of June, 2025, Schwab Sydney executed an insider sale of 110,932 shares of common stock. On the 17th of June, 2025, Schwab Sydney executed an insider sale of 517 shares of common stock. On the 16th of June, 2025, Wheeler Carey executed an insider sale of 671,164 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined the insider power to be positive, with a ratio of 25.045. In total, insiders purchased 7,445,978 shares and sold 5,151,115 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $2.18, reflecting a decrease of 3.14%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, contributing to a high level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 93, which considerably heightens that risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal stemming from a pivot bottom identified 16 days ago. Is Opendoor Technologies stock a good buy? Opendoor Technologies Inc. holds several positive signals, but we still do not find these to be sufficient for a buy recommendation. At the current level, it should be considered a hold candidate, meaning to hold or accumulate while awaiting further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical picture, we have downgraded our analysis conclusion for this stock since the last evaluation from a strong buy to a hold or accumulate candidate. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 21st of July, we expect Opendoor Technologies to open lower by approximately 14 cents and start trading at $2.11. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions upon StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.